Welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the latest and updated news for Sunday, June 11, 2023. Runways closed at Tokyo's Haneda Airport after two jets accidentally contacted each other. A Thai Airways international jet headed to Bangkok made contact with an EVA Airways plane headed to Taipei at Haneda Airport and the runways was subsequently closed, Japanese media report said. Two passenger planes accidentally touched each other on a runway at a major Tokyo airport June 10, although no injuries were reported. No injuries after planes collide on ground at Tokyo's Haneda Airport. Some flights were delayed at Tokyo's Haneda Airport on Saturday after two planes appeared to have collided on the ground near taxiway, public broadcaster NHK reported, citing Japan's transport minister. No injuries occurred, NHK said, but the incident led to the closure of one of four runways at the airport at about 11 am. The broadcaster showed footage of EVA Airways and Thai Airways jets on the ground. Part of the wing of the Thai Airways plane looked to be broken and what appeared to be fragment could be seen near the runway. Japan's transport minister did not respond immediately to a request for comment. Ex-Prime Minister Boris Johnson quits as MP after being told he will be sanctioned for misleading Parliament. Former UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson shocked Britain on June 9 by quitting as a lawmaker after being told he will be sanctioned for misleading Parliament. Mr. Johnson quit after receiving the result of an investigation by lawmakers over misleading statement he made to Parliament about Partygate, a series of rule-breaking government parties during the pandemic. Sudan's government declares UN envoy a mediator in the conflict no longer welcome. The United Nations envoy to Sudan, a key mediator in the country's brutal conflict, is no longer welcome in the African countries, Sudanese authorities says. A statement issued by Sudan's foreign minister late Thursday comes just a week after the head of the country, Military General Abdul Fattah Burhan, demanded in a letter to envoy Walker Purse that he should be removed from his post. 5 killed in explosion at rocket and explosive factory in Turkey. An explosion at a rocket and explosive factory on Saturday killed at least 5 workers, Turkey defense minister said. The explosion occurred at around 8:45 am at the compound of the state-owned Mechanical and Chemical Industry Corporation in the outskirts of the capital, Ankara. An investigation was launched into the cause of the explosion. Several ambulance and fire trucks were dispatched to the area. Shop and house windows in surrounding areas were shattered by the force of the blast, NTV television reported. Family members rushed to the compound for news for their loved ones, the station said. 10,000 Filipinos in UAE celebrate culture success stories in Grand Independence Day celebration. Celebrating talent, unity and diversity, Filipino expats in the UAE marked the 125th Philippine Independence Day on Saturday with vibrant display of culture, heritage and patriotic fervor. Around 10,000 Filipinos joined in the day-long celebration at Dubai World Trade Center that showcased not only tradition through various culture presentations, also the storied past and collective history of the resilient overseas Filipinos who have played an integral role in building the fabric of the UAE. Sudan warring parties agreed 24-hour ceasefire. Sudan's warring parties have agreed to a 24-hour ceasefire from Saturday, according to a joint statement by US and Saudi mediator who have brokered previous abortive truces. Representative of the Sudanese Armed Force and the Rapid Support Force agreed to a 24-hour countrywide ceasefire beginning on June 10 at 6 am, said the statement released by Saudi Foreign Ministry on Friday. Abu Dhabi announces major food safety campaign, 6,900 establishments rated. The Abu Dhabi Agriculture and Food Safety Authorities has embarked on significant initiative to install Sadma rating stickers on the exterior of 6,900 food establishments across Abu Dhabi. These stickers enable the public to conveniently access the assessment of food safety levels in establishment by scanning the QR code printed on the label. The primary objective is to establish high quality standards and enhance the well-being of residents while positioning Abu Dhabi as the distinguished tourist destination. 4 indigenous siblings found alive after surviving Amazon plane crash and 40 days alone in jungle. 4 indigenous children survived an Amazon plane crash that killed 3 adults and then wandered on their own in the jungle for 40 days before being found alive by Colombian soldiers. The announcement of their rescue on Friday brought a happy ending to a saga that had captivated many Colombians. Watched with highs and lows, a searcher frantically combed through the rainforest hunting for the youngsters. Pakistan e-passport facility to be launched in Islamabad. Renewal will be done online. The facility of e-passport is being launched in Islamabad, the capital of Pakistan, while passport processing counter will be established in 30 Nadra offices located in different cities. On Saturday, Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah said in a speech at the ceremony on the occasion of the issuance of passport facility in Islamabad that it will be possible to renew the passport online from anywhere in the country without going to passport office. The Home Minister said that passport processing counter are being set up in Nadra office in area where passport offices are not available. Rana Sanaullah said that the facility of e-passport include the latest security feature like biometric data, digital signature and encryption. He said that this measure will significantly reduce the risk of passport fraud and identity theft and strengthen confidence in the passport system. The facility of e-passport was limited only to official and diplomatic passport, but now it is being provided to the resident of Islamabad, which will gradually be extended to other cities. Citizens will be able to renew their passport online without going to passport office through the in-country online passport system. Through the web portal, citizens will be able to submit their applications as well as upload required documents and track the progress of their applications. Increase in tax rate on non-filer bank withdrawals of more than 50,000. Pakistan Finance Minister Senator Ishaq Dar presented the budget for the financial year 2023-24 in the National Assembly. The Finance Minister said that non-filer will be charged holding tax of 0.6% on withdrawal of more than 50,000 rupees from the bank. According to the budget document, taxing bank withdrawals is an important tool to document the economy. To document bank withdrawals by non-filers and increase their transaction cost, withdrawal above rupees 50,000 are being taxed at the rate of 0.6%. Announcement of incentives for overseas Pakistanis in the budget. Pakistan's budget for the fiscal year 23-24 includes a proposal to abolish the 2% property tax levied on overseas Pakistanis who purchase immovable property. On Friday, Finance Minister Ishaq Dar said during his speech in the budget section of the National Assembly that the initiative is being taken to promote remittance. He said that a new diamond card is being issued for remittance from abroad and it will be issued to those who send more than $50,000 annually. Privilege that will be given to the diamond card holder include unrestricted arm license, complimentary passport, priority access to Pakistani embassies and consulate and expedited immigration at Pakistani airports. The Finance Minister also announced that a scheme will also be launched to give big prizes to remittance card holder through lottery. Ride a free bicycle for 45 minutes in Dubai on Saturday. Free bicycles will be provided for 45 minutes on Saturday, June 10, 2023 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. According to Emirates News Agency, the Road and Transport Authority in Dubai is encouraged the use of environmental friendly resource. Under this, free bicycle will be available at all Karim bike station in every area of Dubai for 45 minutes. Dubai Road and Transport Authority has taken this initiative regarding World Environment Day. World Environment Day is celebrated on June 5 every year. UK and US held Atlantic Declaration to counter Russia and China. The UK and the US have announced a new strategic pact for a new age to counter Russia, China and economic instability in Rishi Sunak's first trip to the White House as Prime Minister. The so-called Atlantic Declaration ushers in new close partnership in defense, nuclear energy and the supply of essential metal for the energy transition. Countries like China and Russia are willing to manipulate and exploit our openness, steal our intellectual property, use technology for authoritarian ends or withdraw crucial resources like energy, said Sunak. They will not succeed. Today we have agreed the Atlantic Declaration, a new economic partnership for a new ages of kind that has never been agreed before. Under the plan, the two countries will strengthen supply chain, boost industry investment and develop technologies of the future. The leaders also agreed on a new civil nuclear partnership aimed at cutting dependence on Russian energy and supporting green energy cooperation. China's inflation remains flat, foreign trade shows resilience. China's inflation stays flat as the consumer price index for May edged up 0.2% year-on-year, marking a higher increase compared to April 0.1% according to the data released Friday by the National Bureau of Statistics. Meanwhile, the country's producer price index, which measures cost of goods at the factory gate, went down 4.6% year-on-year in May. According to the Bureau, the decrease expanded by 1 percentage point from that in April. In the meantime, China's foreign trade shows resilience amid sustained growth. Sri Lanka eases import restriction on additional over 300 items. Sri Lanka government has relaxed import restriction on over 300 items including electronic equipment, sanitary ware and food items. This new policy came into effect on Friday following a Gazette notification issued by President Ranil Wickremesinghe as the Minister of Finance, Economic Stabilization and National Policies. The Sri Lankan government restricted the import of 1,465 items in August 2022 but lifted restriction on over 800 of those items on several separate occasions. Official data showed that Sri Lanka's total import expenditure in 22 amounted to over 18 billion US dollar, recording a decline of 11.4% from 2021. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka said this resulted from measure to restrict non-urgent import liquidity constraints prevailing in the market for most 2022. State Minister of Finance Ranjit Siyamballapittai said the decision to further ease import restriction has come directly as a result improve availability of US dollars. Belt and Road Initiative fueling Sri Lanka's vision to become maritime hub in Indian Ocean. The China proposed Belt and Road Initiative has emerged as a transformative global strategy spanning continents. This initiative aims to enhance connectivity and foster economic cooperation among nations. Sri Lanka, with its strategic location in the Indian Ocean, has become a significant partner in the BRI with the aspiration to establish itself as a maritime hub in the region. This article delves into the alignment between the BRI and Sri Lanka National Development Strategy, shedding light on their joint effort to catalyze Sri Lanka's journey towards a maritime powerhouse. 2,643 more Afghan refugees returned home from Iran. Afghanistan Minister for Refugee and Repatriation said Saturday that over 2,600 Afghan refugees have returned from neighboring Iran earlier this week. A total of 2,643 Afghan refugees returned to their homeland Afghanistan on Thursday after a year of living as refugees in Iran, and the process of returning the refugee to their country continues, the ministry said in a statement. On June 4, the ministry also reported the return of 2,106 Afghan refugees from Iran. More than 60,000 Afghan refugees have reportedly returned from Iran since January. Data shows more than 2.5 million registered Afghan refugees live in Iran and about the same number of Afghan refugees live in Pakistan. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.